There we have, Through him, then, let us continuously offer a sacrifice of praise to God, that is the fruit of lips, and confess his name. Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for some sacrifices are pleasing to God. The word of God for the people of God.
Thanks be to God. Thank you, Lisa. And feel free to sit or stand as the Spirit would guide as we share our song of preparation. It's 408 in the Red Song Book. Though I may speak bravest fire and have a gift to all inspire, have not love, my words are vain as sounding brass and hopeless gain. Though I may give all I possess, and striving so my love profess, but not be given by love within, the prophet soon turns strangely thin. Come, Spirit, come, our hearts control, our spirits long to be made whole. Let inward love guide every deed. By this we worship and are freed. Please be seated. And let us together turn to the Gospel of Luke chapter 14. We'll read verse 1 and then jump to 7 and read 7 through 14. Page 72 in the Newer Testament of the Bibles before you. Jesus, of course, engaged people from all walks of life, including the prominent Pharisee who was host for the dinner in today's gospel reading. Yet everywhere he went equals peace or shalom. Luke chapter 14, verse 1. On one occasion, when Jesus was going to the house of a leader of the Pharisees to eat a meal on the Sabbath, they were watching him closely. Verse 7. When he noticed how the guests chose the places of honor, he told them a parable. When you are invited by someone to a wedding banquet, do not sit down at the place of honor, in case someone more distinguished than you has been invited by your host. And the host who invited you, both of you, may come and say to you, "Give this person your place." And then in disgrace, you would start to take the lowest place. But when you are invited, go and sit down in the lowest place, so that when your host comes, he may say to you, "Friend, move up higher," and then you will be honored in the presence of all who sit at the table with you. For all who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. God, as we enter into these scriptures, we are grateful that you have created space for us in them. Created space for us in them. Help us Help us to allow space within our own hearts and minds, that their words might take hold, there, and become to us a guide for living, for compassion, touching us and guiding us throughout our lives. And for me, my 8th grade teacher, Mr. Wes Lavin, certainly was one of those. 8th grade was actually the 4th year that I benefited from Mr. Lavin's teaching, for he was my best friend was Mr. Hanson, my 5th grade crush, Ms. Myers, my nemesis that year, Mr. Bristol, who is a dear friend now. The formal tone raised the bar for character development and behavior among all of us. And no one, in my memory, ever crossed Mr. Lavin. About the time that I began as pastor here 10 years ago, he retired from his position as principal of that same elementary school that I attended, and most of my siblings attended, and my nephews and nieces also attended. And there is a theological basis for such a formal approach to education, grounded in such biblical texts as Psalm 8, which celebrates the intrinsic, innate dignity of each of God's human creations, even from infancy. The psalmist asks, "What are human beings that you are mindful of them? For from the mouths of infants and children you have ordained praise to silence the foe and the avenger. You have made us a little lower than angels, and yet have crowned us